never have I ever thought about introing a vlog like this. But this is a travel to Hawaii with us video. Sorry, I can't believe I'm actually saying that. This is like the most fever dream of all fever dreams, because what is happening? Today, Tom and I are leaving Australia to go to LA slowly. Like, we're making our way there slowly. The end goal of the trip is we're going to see Taylor Swift. So yes, I'm going to Hawaii for Taylor Swift, basically. Isn't that a clickbaity title? But we thought when we were planning this trip that we were gonna make like a trip out of it. We weren't just flying to LA and flying back again. And if you don't know the geography of the route of the Australian East Coast to the American West Coast, you have to fly directly over Hawaii. In fact, if you're gonna stop, it is the only real place you can stop other than like New Zealand. And when I was pricing it up, it's cheaper to stop in Hawaii than it is to fly there direct. And I thought, this is the perfect opportunity. Here is Thomas. Today's so exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Good.
I can't believe it's real. Like, I just can't believe that this vlog is really happening, and I'm sat telling you that we're going to Hawaii. So I'm gonna shut up now, because we are in fact going to Hawaii. So we are at Brisbane Airport. First we're flying down to Sydney, and then we're getting a flight from Sydney to Honolulu. I'm already having slight issues. I knew my bag was overweight because I've put everything in it. Like, I don't have anything left in Australia, and a sensible thing to do would have been to leave the suitcase. But we're never coming back to Brisbane, so I was like, I don't know where I could leave it. Like ever. So I paid online for overweight baggage because I knew that it was overweight. It's more overweight than the overweight baggage that I paid for, but not by much. I didn't actually say anything about that. They then weighed Tom's hand luggage, and Tom's hand luggage weighed more than the allowance. But his bag, his actual main bag, was only what, 15, 16 kilos? Like a full 10 kilos under the weight limit. So we were like, oh, well, we could have just put some stuff in that bag, but the bag had already gone. And we were like, okay, so now we don't know where to put any of this stuff. Also, this music's so loud. My spirits cannot be dampened today. I was like, don't worry about it, no worries, it's fine, I'm going to Hawaii. We'll see how it goes at Sydney, I guess. Okay, we've made it to Sydney Airport, and I'm currently just giving myself nightmares. What is this? This is just terrifying. This is horrible. Okay, hello guys. You now join me from Sydney. I think the last clips I filmed were on the plane. To be honest, I thought we had a really long connection, and we kind of did. Like, we landed in at 11. It's now 2, and we've only actually just nicely got through because Sydney Airport is split into domestic and international. We had to like get a bus, and that took a while, and then we did wait around a little bit for check-in to open, but the check-in queue took about an hour. Just sat in the bar, got myself a little solo. Also on the last flight, we flew with Rex, I think I told you, or like Regional Express. You get little snacks, so I got a little lamington, very Australian. I wasn't hungry at the time, so I'm gonna eat it now. And I'm just gonna crack on with some work. We've got about an hour and a half until we need to board, so I'm gonna get some work done now. I've been in the departure lounge for about 10 minutes. I've heard 2 Taylor Swift songs back to back. I think it's fate. I was looking at Tom like, can you believe this? And Tom's already sick of me. Yeah, how long is this flight?
Too long.
Too long. Too long to be on a Jetstar plane.
12 hours, I think.
No, I think it's longer than that. I thought it was 7.
Apparently it's 9.
9?
Is it right?
I knew it wasn't. I thought it was like 7.5.
9 hours 30.
Oh, 9 hours 30. I'm gonna go and have a wine. Guys, my aim is to go to sleep because we're gonna land at 6 in the morning.
With a minus 20 hours time zone change.
Oh, with a minus 20 hours time zone change. Yeah, oh my god, yeah, so I explained this in my last vlog, but because we're in Australia, obviously, currently it is 2 p.m. in the afternoon on the 31st of July. We land at 6 a.m. in the morning on the 31st of July. So we're living this whole day twice with no sleep. So when we landed, it's earlier than before we even woke up in Brisbane this morning. So it's gonna be such a long day. I've worked it out. We're gonna be in the 31st of July for 44 hours, which is almost as long as is possible to be in the same date. Like, there's nowhere else in the world you can really travel like this other than like New Zealand. Basically, we're crossing the international date line, but it's messing with my brain. How many times have I said that we're time traveling?
Genuinely. 7 or 8?
7 or 8 just today. Oh yeah, guys, I never showed you my nails. I don't know how well you'll be able to see this, but basically there's one for each of Taylor's album, and I think the lady in the nail shop thought I was crazy, and I'm aware that they don't match at all. But we start with Debut, Fearless, Speak Now, Red, 1989, Reputation, Lover, Folklore, Evermore, Midnight.
It's not called Debut, it's called Taylor Swift.
It's called Taylor Swift, yeah, I know. I actually saw a tweet being like, so many people are gonna think her first album's actually called Debut, and it's not, it's called Taylor Swift.
All mine are matching.
All of Tom's match too, really great. How long did that take?
3 minutes.
3 minutes, really? quite a long time. Treat yourself. It's a 9-hour flight. That's what I say. It's finally time to board the plane. Let's go to Hawaii. So we flew from Sydney to Honolulu with Jetstar, which is actually a direct flight and only takes, well, I say only, it took about 9 hours, and it was so bizarre because they kind of treated it like a night flight, but we took off at daytime and we landed at daytime. But yeah, it was okay. It was a very long flight to be sat in a very small seat, and this is me looking at the camera in the dark saying I clearly was not getting any sleep. Like, that just was not happening. Anyway, at about 6 a.m. we then landed into Hawaii. Hello from Honolulu. I can't actually see what you can see. You join me looking probably the worst I've ever looked in terms of like, I can't believe I'm outside looking like this. Maybe I don't look as bad as I feel like I do. But basically we slept for approximately 20 minutes on the 9-hour flight, and then we landed at 6 a.m. and we can't check in until 3 p.m. And I'm not complaining because I'm so grateful to be here. Like, I'm actually really pretty happy with this whole setup, even if I've probably just got sunburn. But Tom and I basically brought out the picnic rug, laid it down about 3 hours ago, and went to sleep right here. Still not even 11 a.m. Like, it's ridiculous. I'm not gonna keep going on about the time, but I thought I would wake up and it would be like 2 in the afternoon. Yeah, we're gonna get some food downers. We're gonna go get a drink, and then we're gonna see where we're at. After what feels like, and actually is quite literally the longest day of my life, we have now checked into the hotel. I'm so happy with this, guys. We only organised this 4 days ago. Like, we left this entire part of the trip so last minute because we were like, oh, will we go to Hawaii? Won't we go to Hawaii? Then we booked the flights and we just didn't book any accommodation because I was like, we'll find something. Mainly because everything was coming out expensive, and I was hoping that maybe that it would be cheaper if we left it. That never happens. I don't know why I thought that. But anyway, I did manage to find a bit of a bargain. Like, everywhere here seems quite expensive. It's the US. We just got to check-in desk and we've been randomly upgraded. I think it's actually because of my booking.com account. Like, sometimes when I book through booking.com, I get automatic upgrades just purely because I've used booking.com for so long. But I'm going to show you the room, and then we're going to have like a shower, a lay down, a refresh. I think we're on hour 38, hour 39 of being awake now. This is the door, and then as you walk in you've got like a little kitchenette area, and then the bedroom and the living room area. So this is, I think, what the main upgrade is. We definitely hadn't booked a room with like a sofa and a TV, so all of this space is really welcome because the size of my suitcase is a bit of a joke. And then also the size of the bed is just amazing. Very, very grateful. That looks so comfy. And then around here we have the bathroom. There's just so much space. Oh, this is the toilet and a shower. There she is. I look like I'm about to host a safari. On this side, no, there are 2 bathrooms, Tom. Toilet. Oh, there's no shower in here. I've not quite worked out how to go outside, but the view from the balcony in this direction is really nice. Like, just palm trees. This is actually a lake, so the ocean is on our right hand side, so like the beach and the main front is that way. So I think I'm probably about to butcher the pronunciation of this, but we are staying just slightly outside of Waikiki, which is like the main resorty area in Honolulu. But then I actually am not sure if Honolulu is the name of the town, because I actually think the island is Oahu. My pronunciation of these Hawaiian names, just terrible. I'm so sorry. So far all I know how to say is aloha and ohana from Lilo and Stitch. Now I'm gonna finally freshen up. Oh my god, I look so much more alive. I feel so much more alive. I had a shower. I had a really nice shower as well. It is now 4:45. I think we're gonna walk down the main Waikiki High Street, which is called this. I'll pop it on screen. Apparently it's really quite famous, and I also think tonight we might go and see a hula dance. So apparently, I don't know too much about this, but obviously I do know that it is famous in Hawaii, obviously, but there's loads of different kinds of hula dancing. So I don't know anything about them, but I know there are a lot on in Waikiki specifically, like on the high street. They're all on most nights. So tonight, even though it feels like a Tuesday evening, still only a Monday evening, I think we're gonna try and do that. Go for food somewhere, go for drinks, walk down the high street, just explore a bit more now that we've got some more energy. So this is like the main high street, guys, the one that I was talking about. This name I'm struggling to pronounce, but as you can see there's just tons of shops but really high end. So this is like Saint Laurent, and then we've already walked past Gucci and Louis Vuitton. I'm presuming like the further down this high street you get, the more affordable it becomes.
DFS have changed their branding.
Wow. Basically guys, we've just come for a wander just to see what's about. A good thing about Waikiki is everything's accessible by foot, which is really, really nice. It means you don't need to be getting taxis or anything. Wow, that outfit is so cute. Okay, I was about to start trying to sell this place to you. There's Tom. But I actually don't even think I need to. Like, if I keep filming it like this place is gonna sell itself. Like, honestly, everywhere you look is just beautiful. This is the shopping centre. This is the Royal Hawaiian Centre. So they do like culture performances, and also it's shops, and also it's restaurant. I don't know how to describe this other than this is exactly how I imagined Hawaii would be, but like in real life. So we went for a little explore of the high street and found some markets just kind of off the main centre, which was super cute. Basically, Tom and I will find a market wherever we go, but we just had a wander around here, had a look in the shops, and then decided to head down to the beach in time for sunset. And our main aim was to find a restaurant where we could look out at like a sunset view, which took a while, I'm not gonna lie, because I was struggling to find anywhere with vegetarian food. But then we found this one, and it was called Lulu's, and it was actually really, really good. The view was amazing, the food was amazing, and the drink also looks so cute. Good morning from Hawaii. I feel so much better rested now. We got up fairly bright and early, all things considered. It is now 10 AM and we've already been out for breakfast. I'm going to insert some overlays here because I actually very stupidly forgot to put the memory card back in my camera after I was editing last night. So I filmed these on my phone, but we went to a place called Waffle and Berry, just slightly off of the main high street, and it was really good. It was like this like locally owned Hawaiian waffle restaurant basically, and they had like I think 6 different waffles that you could pick between, and it was so busy. Like, it was so popular. You could tell that like there's a lot of people that go there regularly. I'm not gonna lie, I had actually forgotten a little bit how expensive the US is. Like, the prices for things here are pretty much the same as the prices for things in Australia. The dollar is like almost 1 for 1 with the pound, so it's, yeah, you're getting so much less for your money. And Hawaii especially apparently is quite expensive, so it wasn't the cheapest breakfast. Anyway, today our plan this morning is to actually go and visit Pearl Harbor. Like, I love a tropical beach and a tropical island, but this island has so much interesting history, and I actually did not know that Pearl Harbor was in Oahu, which I think is how you say this island's name. I knew it was in the United States. I don't think I even knew it was in Hawaii, and I don't think, if I knew it, I've not retained that information. But we are going to visit the museum and the memorial and like the actual harbour, and then I think in the afternoon we're maybe going to head down to the beach, watch the surf, just kind of have a chilled out afternoon and evening. And then tonight we're going to go to a hula dance because we didn't get to go last night, because we actually went to the place I'd googled and there was nothing going on there, so hopefully tonight will be more successful. Gonna stop waffling, very funny. And now we're going to head over to Pearl Harbor. We have arrived at Pearl Harbor. It's very different to how I imagined it. It's like a full-on, I don't really know how to describe it. Yeah, it's kind of different. There's loads of different buildings, loads of different museums, loads of different like shops and things. It's just kind of a bit more of like a thing than I thought it might be. I thought we were just gonna rock up to an actual boat harbour. And I get it, obviously. They're very strict about what you can bring in. You can't bring anything in. You have to have your phone and your camera in your hand, and that's it. So you can't bring a bag, you can't bring anything. You can't take like a purse, like they're really strict. We made friends with the Uber driver. I've got him on Instagram now. He was the nicest guy ever, chatting to us loads about music and like he wants to be a musician, and he telling us loads of cool stories. Anyway, that's besides the point. We've now made it over to the museum. This is the very, very back. So we've got the theatre, which I believe is showing a video about what happened here, and once we've learned a bit more I'll tell you guys, because right now I don't really feel like I'm informed enough to tell you. So we headed straight into the museum at the back of like the Pearl Harbor exhibition, and this was actually free to go in, which I thought was amazing, and it was really, really well done. Basically, Pearl Harbor happened here in 1941, and it was like one of the worst attacks on American soil. It was actually really awful. So we went over to visit the USS Arizona, which is the ship that's still left sunk just in the harbor, and this is basically a mass grave. So this was really interesting and also really sad, and they kind of took us on a little boat here and like spoke about it and the history. Then we went back over to the mainland and carried on exploring kind of like this area. The harbour itself is like, it's done really nicely, it's done really respectfully. They've made it like a really nice site, so I do really recommend checking this out if you are ever in Hawaii. It took us about half a morning, the full morning, it depends really how long you want to spend there. And then we headed back into the centre. Tom's just happy because it's apparently Breaking Bad themed for some reason.
How do they get away with it?
Yeah, no, I think it's deliberate.
Yeah,
it is cool. Aloha, ice love. Very clever, very good. So So this is Hawaiian shaved ice, and this is their like famous dessert. We keep seeing this everywhere, and I was like, right, we've got to try it. So we went for strawberry and pineapple, and I think it is literally just like a snow cone, so just water with loads of accessories. Okay, I just tried my first bite, but Tom's gonna get his on camera. I didn't really like it, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's just like very, very cold sugar.
That's quite nice.
Yeah?
It's very cold.
It's very sweet as well.
Try the other side.
How's it going? Cold. We have just been in here having a little walk around looking at the shops. We did pop into Hollister, didn't we?
We did.
Oh, they don't have Hollister in Australia, so it's been a long time. They did, they had a great sale. Bye.
A burrito. A burrito? Not a burrito, a Dorito. I got a Dorito t-shirt.
Yeah, Tom got a top that says Dorito on it. And I got a skirt, really, really nice skirt. I think I might wear it tonight actually. But anyway, now we're gonna go to the beach for a couple of hours. Vibes. This whole walkway is so cool, guys. It's like where you can leave your surfboard locked up if you then want to go like into the town or to the beach. I think that's so cool. Okay, it's been a little while. We spent so long on the beach. I'm gonna insert this video overlay of how stunning the water was. Like genuinely up there with the bluest water I've ever seen anywhere. I couldn't believe it was real. It looked kind of like they'd made it that blue. And this is my outfit of the night. This is the skirt I bought in Hollister. And I know I'm supposed to be on a clothes buying ban, more so from the point of view that I can't fit it in my bag. But I have been looking for a plain white skirt. You know what? I'm not going to even make the excuse. And then I'm wearing it with this top, which I just think is so cute. And a happy accident is the necklace I bought yesterday matches both items of clothing perfectly. So we are going to head down to the beach. I think we're going to watch a hula dance that should hopefully, fingers crossed, be on the beach. Yeah, this is my hair, my fit. Put it on with Birkenstocks. I mean, I kind of like it. I don't know, the foot skirt combination sort of giving hippie, but I'm kind of here for it. We are walking down the beach. We just took some photos, and then over here there is a Hawaiian dance on the beach at sunset. Oh, this is such a beautiful area, man. I love it here. I had tried to gel my hair back, but this bit of hair has decided it's not, so that's really good. And I don't have a hair grip, so we're trying to ignore that. Ever the pro. We are in a little restaurant called Hula Grill, which is right on the beachfront, as you can see, and apparently it's really popular. Like, there was such a long queue to get in here, but we decided to sit in the bar instead because they were like, oh, you can sit in the bar, or it's an hour and 15 to wait for seats to sit on the other side of this like railing. And I was like, well, I get that these are like the view seats, but in an hour and 15 it's going to be dark out there, so I was like, well, why not just sit here? This makes way more sense. Here is Thomas. But it is really cute. It's like got a lot of Hawaiian vibes going on. We've got a little boat hanging from the ceiling. We've got the like tiki style bar over there. And we have just ordered some food, which I'm very excited about. Guys, these look insane. So something I learned today is that Hawaii claims to have invented the Mai Tai, which I just presumed this was a Thai cocktail, like invented in Thailand, because it's got Thai in the title, but I maybe was wrong with that because apparently it's famous, and apparently here do a really, really good one. I've done a lot of research online today. I've been Googling all afternoon because last night we struggled to find a restaurant with a veggie option. I'm not gonna lie, like I was finding vegetarian food quite difficult because a lot of the influence on the cuisine is like Japanese and raw fish, and neither of us like that sort of food, and obviously I don't eat meat or fish. So yeah, tonight I did my research ahead of time and found that this restaurant are famous for their Mai Tais, so I'll get back to you. Tom's face says that's good.
That is incredible.
Really?
I wish you guys could taste this one.
Tom's looks amazing, to be fair. Okay, here goes. I don't even know if I've ever had a Mai Tai, you know? Have I ever had a Mai Tai? I don't think I have. That's nice too. That's actually so good. Me, when I walked in here, I was like, I really want some vegetables tonight. Got a plate of vegetables. Good morning from Waikiki. Today is our final day here in Hawaii for now until our return leg of the journey. Tom's just sorting his mobile data, by the way. But yeah, today's our final day here. We actually leave at around lunchtime, like just after lunch. So we've got up quite early to make the most of the morning. It's like 9 AM right now. We're out on the high street and we're gonna go for like quite a long walk down the beach, I think, because we do have a couple of hours, and we're also gonna get some food as well. So yeah, final morning here, but very glad to know that we're gonna be returning all the way back because I definitely don't feel done with Hawaii. Okay, we are back from breakfast and I'm gonna end this vlog here because we are about to head to the airport to fly to San Francisco is our next location. I'm so excited. We, as I already mentioned, decided to make like a bit of a trip out of this. I really didn't want to come to America literally to go to a concert. I was very aware that that was ridiculous. So we've made a bit of a road trip out of this plan and our next location is San Francisco. And when I say road trip, none of it's really by road actually. Yeah, we're leaving to the airport, so I'm gonna wrap this vlog up. I hope you have enjoyed it. We have thoroughly enjoyed exploring Waikiki. This isn't somewhere I think I would ever have visited other than on this route. Like, I just think it's so far away, and I think that just passing through kind of was the perfect way to do this. I'm really glad that we got this opportunity, to be honest, and it's beautiful here. So I'm so happy, so grateful. I love this place. This is one of the places I've been where I just felt genuinely like just at peace while I was here. Which is so lovely. But I'm gonna end this vlog now. Give it a thumbs up if you have enjoyed it. I'm sorry it's so long. I hope you've enjoyed like a 30-minute Hawaii vlog. Please do tune in for the next one where we're gonna be in San Francisco.
Bye.
Bye.